channel. If you've been here before, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you want to do me a favor, click a like. You can subscribe if you like the content. If you found it interesting, if you found it educational. As time goes on, I'll do other stuff. I'd like to do some, I'm going to be doing some ride-alongs. I'm going to have a ride-along this weekend coming, but that's going to be posted later. I'd like to do, I would like to do some demo rides, but first I have to get my license. I don't have my license yet. And you can't do demo rides unless you have a license. And that's what this channel is about. This channel is dedicated to me getting my license and learning to ride all over again after many years of not riding. So let me go to Lowe's, get some tools, and I'll see you about Lowe's, guys. Montage. Running here and get this stuff real quick. Running for those real quick. We're looking for a file and we're looking for 800 sandpaper. So let's go see if we can find that. Hey bud, looking for files? Files? Sandpaper. Alright, I got this. This one. And where you got the sandpaper at?
It's down on 6.
6? Alright, I got you, man. I appreciate you. Thanks.
No problem.
You said it's good. Oh, here it is. Thank you. You too. Alright, let's get back to the Bruin. Get the hell out of here. Alright, let's recap. We got the sandpaper. We got the 800 sandpaper. We bought some 6 to 1,000 because they only had like one sheet left, and we've got the file. So let's go see if we can do some work on this bad boy. Ooh, keep pulling back. Something on the top of my helmet is just whistling. I'm gonna have to end up changing out this helmet. I like this helmet because it can be broken down into a scully, But man, this helmet is noisy. It's been going from the time I bought it. And trying to vlog with a noisy helmet is not much fun for the listeners. Put my hand right here, it stops. Move my hand, starts. Okay, we are here. Right there. Alright guys, this is going to be the hardest part of this entire job. Just preparing this. Of course, eventually I'm going to change all this stuff out, but it's just the fun of doing it. I just going to do it and have fun doing it. So I have a file and I have a saw. See what we got here? I'm sorry that I have to take this much off, but I want it to be even all around. In order to do that, you have to cut as far down into the crack as I can. This is far down into the crack as it goes. So right now that's off. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna take the file out. That's brilliant. So here we go. We gotta file this sharp. There's a sharp edge right here. We're gonna file that off, that sharp edge, and make it nice and smooth. Then we're gonna start doing the rest of the other side. You want to go around the edges and make it as smooth as possible. Get all those sharp edges off. Say for instance this happened to you. You're like, I can't afford a new lever right now, new clutch leather, or new lights, but I still want my bike to look, you know, decent, good. Might not be a new bike, might be a used bike, might be an older bike that this happened to. You dropped it, of course. You're a new rider, you drop your bike, but you know, you still want it to look good, you know. Well, you can cut it down to the least pointiest part, and you can start filing it like this. Alright, so I got the 800 here. I got 10 sheets of 800. Go west. Let's give her a nice sand. You could polish this if you wanted to. That is an option. I don't think I'm gonna polish it. I'm just gonna try and get this. For that. Let me give you a look around that and see what it looks like. That's what it looks like. For the back. So it's not as hard as it was before with that pointy edge like it had before. So it doesn't have that pointy edge. I mean, it's not as clean. It's not clean, but it's pretty clean. It's pretty good. And this is gonna polish right back out when you start running a glove across it. If you don't feel like sitting there polishing it right now with a polishing machine. So I'm gonna hit the back of here with some 800. Put some polish on that bad boy, and you wouldn't even tell the difference. Alright, so this light, we get started on this light. You gotta take this, I gotta take this off. I should probably use a screwdriver, but it's all good. There we go. Get some tape, start taping it up.
hard dents off. So they drop. Landed on the box. So just cut it up and bend. Then we'll get those dents out. I could use water sand. Also, let me just get the dents out. So I'm using 800 right now. Getting these dents out. Well, I'm not getting dents out, but smoothing out these dents. I'm going to put some 1000 on it now, and then I'll use fingernail polish. That's done. So now, shake it with fingernail polish. Now you should wipe this off. I'm in a bad boy. Because you should wipe this off with acetone. Or you should wipe this off with alcohol. So I'm going to get the fingernail polish out. Then we're going to start getting those. Don't worry about how this looks. You can always sand this and put a second coat on. It's only fingernail polish, Alright, and that's it for that light. Okay guys, it's time to get to the back light. So as you can see, we got some scratches here. I took the lens off already. So we're going to take this up and we're going to get going again with this one. Better angle, all around. Alright, so let's get cracking on this one. So we're going to start right here because the damage starts right here. Sorry, ends right here. Damage ends right here. Damage ends right here. So we're going to make sure we put more tape. We need more tape so the sandpaper doesn't go over. So we got enough tape that the sandpaper doesn't damage the top and go straight to the paint. It'll have to at least damage 2 layers of paint, 2 layers of tape before it gets to the paint. So we're going to put a couple layers of tape on here. Stop any sandpaper damage. Alright, let me just show you real quick what the other one looks like. I just took the tape off. This is what it looks like with the tape off. Now, you would sand this down and polish it. Because if you look, you'll see, you can still see all the lines. Because I use a paintbrush to do this, I didn't use a spray gun. Now, if you use a spray gun to do this, you obviously wouldn't need to, you probably wouldn't need to sand it. But I use a polish. I used a fingernail polish brush to do this, so that's why it looks like that. So, bump. Now let's get to the second one. Let's do this one. So I need 800 again. So we're gonna start sanding this one with 800 to get it smooth, get all those bumps out. Because it fell, like I said before, it fell on rocks. So if it falls on rocks, it's gonna have dings in it. So you want to sand those dings down and get it nice and smooth. rub some 1000 on this one. Make it nice and smooth. That's smooth. Now, polish. So you want to shake that polish up. And then you want to start polishing away. I'm gonna get right on there. Give it a second coat. Alright guys, I got a little more time to spare, so I'm gonna do some work to the derby cover. The derby cover is not that bad. Alright, so you're going to want to let these dry for at least 24 hours before you start doing anything to them. So I added a second coat to this one. I just did this one. And I added a second coat to this one as well. I'm going to run around with these lenses off. And when it starts to dry, then I'll put the lenses on. And that is all she wrote, guys. Cut, file, sand. You know, it's looking pretty good. I could polish it if I wanted to, but I don't think I'm going to go that far. I'm going to just leave it because I'm going to change out all this stuff. I'm just doing a video to show you that this could be repaired if you really wanted to. Let's get right in. I can't put the lenses on. I'm going to have to leave the lenses off so the sort of fingernail polish can harden. If I try putting it on, I'm going to not only damage the fingernail polish, but I'm going to get a polish all over the lenses as well. So I'm going to just leave it like this and take it out in the sun and ride it around, let it get nice and hot. And bake that fingernail polish in there. Let's go, papa. Alright guys, I want to say my distance about 3 feet from the bike. And at 3 feet, I can't even tell the bike dropped. Honestly, I can't tell the bike dropped. But if I look real close, if I'm a stranger and I just come up to this bike, I can't tell this bike dropped. But I knew the bike dropped, so I can tell, I know what to look for. You see these lines right here? These lines need to be sanded down with 1000 and polished. These are the lines from the paint, from the tape, because you had to tape it to paint it. So when you take the tape off, these lines will be left. So you need to sand this down and sand it down with 1000 and soap water, and that'll take those lines out. So I left the lenses off because the paint is still drying. So I'm gonna let it dry in the sun, and then I'll put the lenses on later. I forgot this. I forgot to do this. So I'll do this probably in the morning. I'll get up in the morning, sand this off real quick, and do it. Because I'm going for the ride along, so I'm going to have to get it real quick, sand it off real quick, put some tape over it real quick. It's just a small spot, so it's not going to take long. So again, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you know what to look for and what to do if you drop your bike and you want to do some quick repairs to it so it doesn't look so scratchy. There are things you can do. So I hope that helps. I hope you found entertainment and education in the video. You can't even tell that was broken, huh? You can't even tell. Not really, but after a while that'll smooth it out. All the scratches will smooth it out. Sticky side down, guys. Shiny side up. And I'll see you in the next one, man. Peace out.